Hi everybody, so I just filmed a Eureka crystal bead haul, and so I'm just going to use the same setup. This is my Dollar Tree haul, but it's more so my my Dollar Tree gardening haul, and it's a collective haul of the garden stuff that I've bought in like the past month. I keep putting off these videos and I keep collecting more and more stuff, and it's just so, well, anyway, it's kind of ridiculous. You'll see why it's ridiculous in a moment, but this is just a collective haul of mini visits, mini trips to 3 different Dollar Trees, and yeah, so I'm just going to jump in and get started. First off, I'm just going to show this all in a cluster. I've got things kind of clustered together, so we're just going to show them in a cluster. But anyway, so we'll start with these. So I got 2 boxes of these seed mixes, these wildflower blend mixes. This one's the bird and butterfly. This one is the sunny area. It seemed like somebody was saying in one of their videos that this one has the most variety of seeds in it from what they were. I can't remember if they compared it to all these boxes or if they were just comparing it to another. Like if it was oh, there's like another, well, okay. So they've got this one, they got the shade mix, they got the bird and butterfly mix, and they've got the hummingbird mix. And then there was a pollinator mix, but I cannot find the pollinator mix, which I think the pollinator mix might have more than all of them combined. But yeah, so anywho, you can look on the back and it has like the variety of seeds that come in each one, which I'm not going to go through them because that would take an entirely long time, and we ain't going there right now. So these, yes, great, wonderful, swell, fantastic. I got some of these clasp envelope. They're 8 in a pack. These can be used for junk journaling, which could possibly be related to gardening if you wanted it to. You could have a gardening junk journal. But I just got these just for general junk journaling, or if I ever send out packages and I want to like separate some stuff in these, it'll work out that way too. And I had this thing. Now this does not relate to anything else in this video, but I have not seen this at Dollar Tree before, and it is a lip scrubber. It's just like, I think it's just like a silicone little like toothbrushy thing, you know, with the little bumpy little bumps on it. I don't know how to really describe that at the moment, but you know, you can use it to exfoliate your lips, and which kind of goes along with a bunch of stuff that I've been buying lately. I really wore out my, you know, Sephora has like where you can pay $15 for a year of free shipping, but it's really you're paying $15 to get the stuff shipped without like any minimum purchases or anything like that, which, I mean, right now you can get free shipping at Sephora regardless, but you have to use a code. But a lot of times when you buy stuff from Sephora, they have where you can get like a deluxe sample with like different codes for different deluxe samples, which I like using that. So anywho, you can't use more than 2 codes, so having that free shipping, $15 a year, you know, you can do all kinds of math with that, but like if you order like 10 to 15 times a year, I mean, it's really a good value. Anywho, so I basically what I'm getting at is that I bought a lot of lip care products, and this would be great with that, and my battery is getting ready to die because it's saying you need to shut up right now. One moment. Okay, so I'm back. So next up I have these 2 of these planters, which they're not going to fit in the entire frame, but they're these square planters. And I will say one thing about these, you gotta be careful with these because they break real easily. I had bought one on one occasion, and I went back and bought another one on a different occasion, and the second one, it looked fine. Like, I didn't notice any problems with it until I got to the checkout, and the cashier noticed that one corner of it had been like busted up, like cracked, and like piece of it fell off. And I, while carrying it around, I wasn't really messing with it or anything, so I guess like it already had an issue with it, because she's like, you want to go over there and get another one? So I did, and one of the ones I picked up was also busted the same way. And then I found another one that was fine, but just the fact that it was so like easily busted like that, it was kind of like, yikes. So they may not be good for long-term use. Just a little word of warning there. And then, okay, so a lot of people have been getting these. These are the little plant label marker things. So got 2 packs. There's 10 in each pack. Those will be good for when starting seeds, or at least when transplanting them. And then I got one of these tomato rocket things. I still have my other flower rocket things from previous years that I never did plant. So I need to really try to plant these, and it seemed like there was somewhere on this that said what type of tomato it was. And then I got 2 of these little seed starting greenhouses. They're just the regular ones. They don't have the little, why am I going brain dead? They don't have the little compartments in them. It's just like one just empty container. Oh my gosh, I don't know why am I going brain dead now? Why? Anywho, just, you know, plain tray, no designated compartments. Yeah, so I got 2 of them, mainly with the intention for microgreens. I know I've talked about it in other videos in the past, but I want to do microgreens, and that's part of why this haul is ridiculous, and again, you'll see in a moment. So yeah. And then, what else? Oh, I got one of these coneflower grow kits because I realized that coneflowers are actually echinacea, and echinacea have a lot of benefits to them. And this, it says like it's echinacea purpurea. Horrible with pronouncing names, but yeah. So basically, it's the little pot, and then there's like a pellet in here. I think it's like a peat pellet, and then the echinacea seeds. So that should be interesting. And then, okay, I think this is the last and big part, bulky part of the haul. So this right here is actually another planter. It's just one of those elongated rectangular planters. I have had so many ideas for this, and I wish I had gotten some more of these, and they seem to be sold out every time I go. But I'm thinking like doing like, for one thing, like the herb garden, and then also getting some ginger and planting just a single ginger root in here. Because I heard you can go to the grocery store and buy just like the ginger in the grocery store, the ginger root, and just grow it yourself. And then also I'm thinking about doing like the little flower mix in one of these. So if I can find some more, I'm going to get some more of these for those different reasons. So here's the bulk of the haul, and this is what's ridiculous about it. I already counted the packs of seeds and realized that I had purchased 99 packs of seeds. I'm like, wow, just one shy of 100. So that means I spent pretty much $25 in seeds, which isn't as bad as I thought, because I bought like, in one visit, I bought like 40 some odd packs of seeds. So yeah, and then the rest I've just been accumulating because did I already blog about this? Or maybe it was a Facebook post I made. It seems like I've already been over the story about like how I found seeds at the different Dollar Trees. But anyway, first Dollar Tree found quite a few. The next Dollar Tree found even more that had like, it was a whole fresh display that hadn't even been like touched, and that's where I got the bulk of them. And then over time I kept thinking like all of these other seeds, and I'm like, ooh, I'd like to have that, ooh, I'd like to have that. I keep getting ideas, and I keep buying more seeds. So anywho, let me show. I've organized these alphabetically by what I got, except for at the very end where I have like my flowers at the very end. But anywho, the bulk of these are basically consumable seeds or consumable plants, but let me just jump in. So I'm not going to go into too many details here because it's ridiculous. So I got basil. There's two types of basil. There's the sweet Italian basil and the Genovese basil. And then I got it just a single pack of green, the garden beans, the Kentucky Wonder pole beans. I'm not even a huge bean fan. They actually make me like gag and puke, to be honest. But they're fun and easy to grow, and I think they're good for the soul. And also, like, I like the vining type of plants, and especially I've always had this dream of doing like kind of like those teepees that people do, but like with the like a wall of climbing things, like where you can plant a bunch of sunflowers and like a line or in a wall, or even like a house. Like you can do like a playhouse, you know, outline the perimeter with sunflowers, let them grow, and then grow like beans and it's morning glories and different vining plants up, and then they kind of create foliage, and you have like an instant playhouse. Like I need a playhouse, but anywho. But that's one of my things. I don't know, I always toy with the idea of doing that, never do it. It's kind of hard to do it around here for various reasons, but one of these days I'm going to have my own secret garden sort of layout, and that's going to be one of my things. Even if I'm like 70 years old, I'm still going to be a child at heart and still enjoy myself while doing so, and I'm just rambling right now. Anywho, moving on. Then I bought a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but I bought these packs of beads there, the Detroit Dark Red. These are mainly going to be for my microgreens. And then I got broccoli. It's just the Calabrese broccoli. Again, these are going to be mainly microgreens. A pack of cabbage seeds, the early golden acre type. Pack of cantaloupe, the Hill's Best Jumbo. I got some carrot seeds. I got the red colored Chardonnay, and then the, or not Chardonnay, oh my word. What is that, Chantenay? And then the Danvers Heffalump. I think there's another variety there, but it seemed like I saw that there are other varieties, and I can't remember which ones I got, and so I just wound up with these, because again, over the course of several trips. But these are going to be primarily, again, for microgreens, because I heard, like, somebody say that carrot microgreens taste just like the actual carrot itself, so I thought that was pretty cool. And they're loaded with beta-carotene and, or vitamin A, which I think that's the same thing, and other good vitamins and minerals, just like any other microgreen. I got a thing of the Snowball X cauliflower. I got some chives, which it just says herb on them. Got some cilantro slash coriander. I think coriander, like, isn't it like over, like here in America we call it cilantro, but doesn't everybody else call it coriander? I could be wrong about that. I may sound really stupid by saying that. And then I got the sweet corn, the early golden Bantam hybrid. We had miserable luck with corn last year, and maybe we'll have better luck with it this year. And then I got these cucumbers. There's different varieties. At first I got these just mainly from my dad, but then I got to thinking and saw some videos of people making their own pickles. And so originally I just got like 3 varieties, but then I got another one, like, anywho, whatever. But these are the Market More. I keep wanting to say Macklemore when I see these. Yo, Macklemore, let's go thrift shopping or whatever. And then the Muncher cucumber, and then the National Pickling cucumber, and then the straight 8. And I only got this one because my dad, like, after I got the other cucumbers, he's like, oh, did you get the straight 8? And I was like, no, but they had it. And he's like, oh. So I went back and got it just for his sake. But like all these other ones talk about like the flavor and everything, and this one doesn't really hype up the flavor on the back. It just, like, it's the most popular cucumber is what it says for slicing. But these are all like, it has a good flavor, or it's for pickling. And yeah, so can you pickle any cucumber? Like, it doesn't have to be a pickling cucumber, does it, to really pickle it? Or I'm sure that they call it a pickling cucumber for a special reason, but whatever. But I want to do pickles. Just plain and simple. I want to do pickles. And also there's like this salad. Oh, what do they call it? Is it like tabbouleh? Is that what it is? My Kurdish friends in high school, I went over to their house one time, and their mother fixed the salad, and it was primarily chopped up cucumber that was like cubed up, and then it had like tomato chopped up with it, and darn, I forgot what else. And it seemed like it had like a herb with it, and then, which might have been the cilantro. From like, I tried finding a recipe for it years ago, and I think tabbouleh, is that the proper, that Greek salad was what I came up with. That's the closest thing to it. Anywho, I've always had like this dream of like growing my own and making my own, and I did it one time, like one year. I did it with some of the garden vegetables, and I didn't get it quite right, and I think it was because I didn't have the cilantro. I think that was the herb that was described to be used with it. But yeah, so that's my goal. That's another thing I want to do with these. And then, because I want to do the pickles, I of course got the dill, which is the Long Island Mammoth dill. Kind of thing, maybe I should have got another pack. But, you know, one seed pack, even though these have less seeds than what you find at like a Walmart or Lowe's, that's why they're only 25 cents. You really don't need a full pack. I mean, if you're just doing like a little small home garden, you don't need a full pack of seeds. Like one pack should be more than enough for you. So I just keep telling myself that. The only reason why I got like an abundance of the other ones is because I'm doing microgreens, and that's, you know, well, if you know anything about microgreens, you know that if you keep wanting to have microgreens, you need a lot of seeds for that. So speaking of a lot of seeds, I got a bunch of kale seeds for that very reason. I might try growing some of these. Like, I also want to have like a salad garden, but I also want to have a lot of microgreens. So some of these that I've already shown and will be showing will be like for my salad garden, but if I have a large quantity of seeds, more than likely it's for microgreen growing. So, and I went overboard because last year when the pandemic was going on, I couldn't find seeds, and so I've been keeping my eye out. Like, I've been like excited for this moment all from last year to get these seeds. So that I definitely did go overboard, but I went overboard for a reason. For my own insanity. But yeah, so I got some lavender, which it just says true lavender. And then, oh my goodness. I got lettuce seeds. So I got the Grand Rapid leaf lettuce. Again, mainly microgreens, but some for like my little garden salad ordeal. And then iceberg lettuce. I don't even know why I got 2 packs of these, because I don't think head lettuce works as well as for like the container salad gardening. Maybe it does, but I kind of wish I'd gotten more of the Grand Rapid leaf lettuce instead. And then I got this Paris Islands US lettuce, which I'm not sure about it, but I'm gonna give it a go. Give it a grow, really. So punny. And then I got a pack, I actually got a couple packs of these onion, the white Lisbon bunching onions, pack of oregano, pack of parsley, Italian parsley. I'm not even sure what you do with parsley, other than it's considered an herb. And I know when I used to go to Shoney's as a child, the little meal that I'd get always had a leaf of parsley or a cluster of parsley or whatever you call it. I guess it would be a leaf of parsley on it, and I never understood what it was for, other than the fact that it was a garnish, and my mom's like, it's a garnish. And I tried chewing it a couple of times, and she's like, you don't really have to eat it. It didn't really have the greatest flavor from what I remember, so I just, for the heck of it, whatever. I guess you can use these for microgreens too. Well, I imagine that you can use pretty much any edible plant for microgreens, but anywho, whatever. Then I got these peas. And same with, tongue-tied. Same thing with the bean situation. The pea situation Yeah. So if they're, I guess it's the starch that really, but then again, I can eat corn. Corn doesn't bother me. Corn doesn't make me gag. Corn, and if I can manage to swallow it, it doesn't make me want to puke either. But beans do. just FYI. And same thing with peas. And unless they're like a true like greeny green pea, then it doesn't bother me. Or like a greeny green bean, not bee. Anywho, so I got the sugar snap peas, the little marble peas, and the Alaska pea. And I heard that these were good for microgreens, and also a different person said that they were good for like your soul. So, yay. And then, oh my goodness, okay. I got some peppers. So this package, you got to be careful, and I didn't realize this till the cashier said something to me, but the way it was like sealed off, it was halfway sealed and it was open on the edge. There's still quite a few seeds in there, so I'm not sure if I lost any seeds or not, but now I got to be careful. And I think after I film this, I'm going to put some tape on there just to keep it sealed. But I got this sweet pepper, California Wonder. I guess it's just like a sweet bell pepper. I love hot peppers. I got the cayenne long slim red pepper. I want to do my own like cayenne pepper stuff. All these I want to do like my own like hot sauces and pickled jalapenos, which I did pickled jalapenos last year because we have an amazing abundance of jalapenos when we grow them. And then this is the Grand Belle mixed pepper. So it has your variety of the reds, the purples, the orange, the whites, the orangey ones, yellow ones, whatever. And then I got the Hungarian yellow wax. And then I got the Sereno chili pepper. So, yes, love hot and spicy peppers. And I love a good sweet pepper too. And then I got the radishes, again, mainly from microgreens. But these are, we got 2 varieties here. I think there's actually 3 or 4 varieties, but I just got the 2 varieties. And I got the early Scarlet Globe, which I got these before finding these. Like, I didn't see these until like the last time I went to Dollar Tree, and then I was like, oh cool. And then I got the Gourmet Blend. So there's a variety of radishes in here. And these, I think I may actually use these for like the salad, but I think I may use these for microgreens. So I got sage. This I've had so much paranormal stuff going on, and I have a thing, whatchamacallit, where like a cluster of dry sage that I need to burn for that purpose. But you know, I want to have my own. I want to grow and dry my own sage so that I can always have it on hand in case I experience I was going to say unsolved mysteries, but you know, those paranormal type of things, the things that can't be explained. Whenever that goes on in the house or around the house, I want to be able to burn it for, you know, that purpose. Because I've had some creepy things happen to me, or creepy things happen in the house. So I got a lot of spinach. Can we guess? So there's like 2 varieties. There's the Bloomsdale long standing spinach, and then there's the giant noble spinach. So I had to stock up. And my seeds are getting all out of whack here. Okay. I got squash, summer squash. This one is actually the dark green zucchini, and this one is the early yellow straight neck. They had the winter squash, the butternut squash or whatever, and then they had the crookneck squash. I want to do, you know, they had that As Seen on TV thing, gadget that came out years ago, that veggie spaghetti thing, and at my work we have it every now and then. We'll get them in stock, and I don't know why I haven't bought one, because I've been wanting one for a long time, and for whatever reason I haven't. But next time I find one of those veggie spaghetti things, I'm gonna buy it and, you know, make my own squash spaghetti. And I want to find some, like, I've been looking for spaghetti squash seed. I know it's out there. Like, I went to Lowe's and I got a tiny Lowe's seed haul. I don't know if I'll include, I'll probably put it in a separate video because this one is getting long as usual. But yeah, I didn't find it at Lowe's. Next time I go to Walmart, I'm going to check it. If they have the spaghetti squash at Walmart, I'm going to get it. So I got some sunflowers, you know, like I was talking about earlier, but I've heard that these are good microgreens as well, so I don't know. Might do some microgreens, might try starting my little secret garden fantasy world with them. I always get these and I never really use them for what I intend to use them for, so we'll see if I'll actually use them this year for what I intend to use them for. Swiss chard mixed color variety. I bought some thyme. Again with the puns. And then okay, tomatoes. So again, garden variety, the tabbouleh salad, and also salsa. I friggin' love salsa, like homemade salsa. So we got some beefsteaks. My dad was really, like, last year into trying to find the beefsteak and he couldn't. So that's why I got a couple of these. And then these are my favorite. At least I think these are my favorite. The large red cherry, but these may be bigger than what I'm thinking of. Because he was saying, my dad was telling me what I liked were the Tommy toes, which are the little round, like little marble sized ones, and he was saying that these are more like this size. So either way, they're red cherry tomatoes. Yay. I like I'm not a big tomato fan, but I like it. Oops. Okay, it's entirely too long when the video is like, hey, we're at our limit here. But yeah, what I was saying is I'm not a big tomato fan. It's really hard for me to actually eat a tomato because I get like that ulcer type feeling from tomatoes, but I like the little small tomatoes. Those are fine, and salsa and everything. When it's mixed with other stuff, I'm good. And then I got the Roma ones because these are his favorite, and I'm thinking about doing some sun-dried tomatoes because those look like they would be delicious and would be fun for different recipes. Okay, now we're getting towards the end. I got some California poppy seeds, extra golden. I got the marigold Cracker Jack mixed colors and the petite yellow, because these, when you grow tomatoes, these are good, like a good companion for tomatoes. They help the tomatoes. And also, if I remember correctly, they're good for keeping mosquitoes away too. So we like marigolds, especially when it comes to tomatoes. And then here's some more variety of flowers: the cottage garden wildflower mix, the flower garden mix, and then the perennial mix. So those, if I ever actually get around to doing my little fairy garden too, the way that I want to do it, I start it, but then it goes downhill from there. So one of these days I'm going to have success with that, and these will be used for that reason. So that finally concludes my Dollar Tree haul for this time around, and I will be back with a Lowe's haul because I just remembered it, and that's what we're going to do. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more gardening videos, some vermicomposting videos, and all that good stuff.